This video brings to you the astounding events at the final session for the Arizona Senate on June 27, 2008. This session lasted over 7 hours, but the issues of interest took place within a 3-hour period, being triggered by the interruption of a discussion of a bill during COW, HB 2723, by the majority. As I reviewed the live session, I had to remind myself that this was not a movie, but real events unfolding just before me. Since the proceedings are complicated, and much has been deleted as not yet relevant, I am providing this short scenario to help viewers understand what had happened. Pay attention to the background voices when Senator Chevrant is interrupted during the debate on a bill. You can hear calls for a point of order, rules violation that go ignored by the chair, Senator Harper. The ramifications of this event permeated the next 2 hours of the session.
But the question I have, Mr. Chairman, Senator Bowd, is how do you think that an increase in the sales tax would affect not only the retail classification, but also the prime contractor sales classification?
Well, that's...
One second, I clicked on the wrong thing. I clicked on the clear mics. If you'd like to speak, go ahead and push your buttons again. Okay, I see Senator Verschure. Go ahead, Senator Verschure, you have the floor.
Mr. Chairman, I move that this bill and the rest of the bills be retained on the calendar.
You've heard that motion. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed say nay. The ayes appear to have it, do have it, so ordered. Thank you, Senator Verschure. Chair recognizes Senator Verschure.
Mr. Chairman, I move the committee of the whole rise and report.
You've heard that motion. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed say nay. The ayes appear to have it, do have it, so ordered. The motion carried to rise and report. The motion carried to rise and report. The ruling is the motion carried to rise and report.
But, Mr. Chairman, the rules, are we not going to abide by the rules of this? Same rules we abided by the other night. The rules in the Senate rules state that you can continue on and you cannot make that motion in the middle of the debate.
There is an objection on the floor.
Pay attention to statements by the senators, such as family values and for one bill, which can only be interpreted as pertaining to SCR 1042. And note the sharp criticism of the undue influence of lobbyists. Viewers will hear a discussion of how the legislature operates and how legislators advance their positions while staying within the rules. Viewers will also hear about the majority versus the minority parties, and should keep in mind that the proper functioning of our democracy requires the protection of minority rights from being trampled by the majority.
You know, the reality is that, yes, you know, what Senator Huppenthal has mentioned is correct. We were following the rules of the Senate. Okay? What happened was that a new rule was invented on the floor that terminated the debate that was happening on the floor. Whether that debate was meritorious or not meritorious is irrelevant. It was a debate.
This warning, much abused as of late, especially in the homeowner association's arena, is stated quite well by the Founding Fathers in the Federalist Papers number 10. The tyranny of the majority and the tyranny of the legislature.
I'm afraid that coming back here, none of us trust anymore. We will never trust. We will never heal the wounds. We will never trust that some person is going to break the rules and the rest of the body will be complicit in it and allow it. This body needs a healing. This body needs a healing from what has happened today. What happened today was wrong. It was wrong. And every person that was in this room that witnessed what happened knows that it was wrong.
And so we're spending a lot of time on this issue, and I've voted for this issue before, but it's sad because these issues are not moving the state forward in any manner whatsoever. There's no economic development policy here. There's no fiscal policy. There's a lot of time being spent on issues that are not moving this state forward the way it does. And I would even make the argument that the hole that we dig, we continue to dig deeper. And that's sad. A very sad day for this state and for this body.
I've been extremely disappointed by those groups lobbying on behalf of this issue. They've confronted members in hostile ways and have threatened and coerced them, in my opinion, and have had inappropriate actions. As members of this chamber have been admonished to ensure that we respect the institution, I admonish lobbyists to do the same, and I would hope for better in the future. Ultimately,